We begin tonight with in-depth coverage of Campaign 2014. Three of the Democrats hoping to be Rhode Island's next governor have faced off in their first televised debate.
Eyewitness News and the Providence Journal teamed up to present tonight's face-off at PPAC, broadcast live over on WPRI 12. Angel Taveras, Gina Raimondo, and Clay Pell took questions from moderators and submitted by you, our Eyewitness News viewers. Target 12 investigator Tim White, who hosted the debate, is standing by with analysis.
But we begin with Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau for a wrap-up.
Undecided voters out there have said they're trying to figure out what the difference is among these three Democrats. And tonight, after this hour-long debate, they might still be trying to figure that out.
Bringing people together and
Clay Pell told the crowd several times he is not a politician, but did remind us of his namesake, who was.
My grandfather, Senator Clay Pell.
Angel Taveras reused one of his old favorites as well.
I went from Head Start to Harvard through our public schools.
And Gina Raimondo had a clear favorite headline.
I inherited a pension system in crisis. Most people thought we couldn't solve the problem, but we did.
Pell, a distant third in our poll, took the most shots at the other two candidates, this one aimed at the treasurer.
We now have a pension reform which is in the hands of a judge, the hands of a court, and who knows what the outcome is going to be.
How confident are you that it's not going to blow up?
Very confident. I believe the state will win. We have a great case, and we're going to move forward and defend it.
When asked about the 38 Studios debacle, it was 2 out of 3 calling for an independent commission with subpoena power.
We have to understand how it happened and make sure it never happens again.
And I can assure you, had I been governor, this would not have happened.
Taveras would wait until the civil and criminal investigations are over.
Oh, I think between the civil investigation and the criminal investigation, it's very wide. We're getting support all across the state. That's how you win elections, is by getting support from all across the state and from all walks of life.
Perhaps the biggest difference in the three is how they would guide the state out of a projected $400 million deficit in fiscal 2019.
The solution for what ails Rhode Island is economic growth. I don't think we can cut our way out of this crisis.
Make sure that each tax dollar is being spent efficiently and wisely, and understand that we need to do more with less.
I think that the first place to start is by refusing to lower taxes on the wealthiest Rhode Islanders, refusing to lower the estate tax.
How do you turn 12% in enough to win?
Well, we do what we did tonight. We show that I'm not a politician, that I have a plan, and that I am going to stand on the side of working Rhode Islanders.
And it will be up to those working Rhode Islanders, perhaps that undecided vote out there, who gets the opportunity to blot all that red ink. With the Target 12 investigators in Providence, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
So how did the candidates fare in tonight's debate, and what impact could it have on the race?
Target 12 investigator Tim White put those questions to our political analyst. He continues our in-depth coverage of Campaign 2014 live from the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
And our political analyst says with Clay Pell trailing in the polls, he needed to come out aggressive in tonight's Democratic primary debate.
And for becoming a Democrat, I'd give him an A+.
In his first television debate, Clay Pell was the unknown compared to his opponents, Angel Taveras and Gina Raimondo.
Clay Pell showed a little more confidence than I've seen in the campaign up to this point.
And Eyewitness News political analyst Joe Fleming says Pell attempted to paint himself as a political outsider.
We've just heard 2 elected officials talking to each other about minutiae.
He has to do something to try to move the needle. If he doesn't move it soon, he's going to be so far behind at the very end he can't close the gap.
Overall, Fleming says the candidates did little to give voters a clear choice.
Tim, I think tonight we saw 3 candidates are basically very similar on probably 95% of the issues.
I'll let them talk about what sets us apart. I mean, I believe that we have to focus on people.
The question isn't so much a policy difference, it's who on this stage can get it done.
They have to try to come up with these differences. The question is, will they turn negative to show these differences? That may be what's coming.
And making those points will cost money. That's where Gina Raimondo has a big advantage, sitting on $3.3 million in campaign cash. That's more than Taveras and Pell. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News and the Providence Journal are teaming up again for our next Campaign 2014 debate. Tuesday, June 17th, the Republican candidates for governor will face off. It will be broadcast live on WPRI 12 and streaming live on WPRI.com starting at 7 p.m.
Plus, you can log on to WPRI.com right now to submit a question for the candidates, which may be asked in next Tuesday's debate, or you can sign up for a seat to watch that debate in person at the Providence Performing Arts Center.